Now, because we are almost a year since the attacks in Benghazi, and now the first criminal charges have finally been filed. 4 suspects named, believed to be among them the leader of a Libyan militia, the same man who was interviewed after the attack by several news organizations, including the Fox News channel. Our interview took place 9 months ago. Good morning, everybody. I'm Bill Hemmer. Welcome here to America's Newsroom. Nice to see you, Heather.
Nice to be here again.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm Heather Childers in for Martha McCallum. Now, the charges are sealed, so that means we don't know exactly who is named.
That's right. The Justice Department is saying that investigation is a top priority. Republicans claim the administration is, well, it's taken its good old time trying to cover up mistakes made the night that Ambassador Chris Stevens and 3 others were killed. National correspondent Steve Centani leads our coverage in Washington. The charges are what here, Steve?
Yeah, we don't know the charges. We don't know the names of those accused because the indictment is sealed, so very few details are known at this point. But we know the indictment did come down. These are the first criminal indictments, or the first indictment in the aftermath of that attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, an attack, as you know, that left 4 Americans dead. The Justice Department is saying only that the investigation is ongoing, but a U.S. official confirmed for Fox News the indictment has been issued. Now, President Obama was asked on the Jay Leno show last night whether his reaction to the newest terrorist threat might have been an overreaction in the wake of Obama. And he said, in the wake of, Benghazi. And he said, quote, "One thing I have tried to do as president is not overreact, but make sure that as much as possible the American people understand that there are genuine risks out there." Now, the indictments come just days after Republican members of Congress put new pressure on the incoming FBI Director James Comey to renew focus on the investigation into Benghazi. Bill.
Curious to know what Congress is saying about this. What have you heard from lawmakers about the progress or lack thereof 10 months down the line?
Well, right, of course, there are the Republican critics of the president who say more should have been done sooner, and they're questioning why none of the suspects have actually been arrested. Darrell Issa, the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, a Republican from California, says Osama bin Laden had been criminally charged long before the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks, but was not apprehended. Delays in apprehending the suspected Benghazi killers will only put American lives at further and needless risk. Now, one of the individuals charged is Libyan militia leader Ahmed Katala. In an interview he conducted with Fox News last year, he said he was at the scene at the time, but was only directing traffic. He denies being a ringleader, as others have claimed.
Well, Steve, thank you. Steve Centani reporting there in Washington. Heather has more now on this.
Well, it has been a long road to get to these charges. We remember that it was September 11th last year when the attack happened, and it wasn't until October 4th of 2012, 23 days after the attack, when FBI agents finally got to Benghazi and they went to the ruins of the consulate. 87 days from the attack, the FBI questioned Ali Ani Harzai for 3 hours with a Tunisian judge present. 1 month later, in January, the FBI released Harzai following a 3-hour interview with agents. Later that month, FBI Director Robert Mueller met with senior Libyan officials. And we are now 232 days from the attack. The FBI released photos of 3 men wanted for questioning, saying that they were on the grounds of the consulate that tragic night.